Hey everybody, it's James Dean with the Nowhere Special Libations Parlor. Thank you so much for joining me on this tasting. We're actually going to be doing a little bit different now. Instead of 12 or 10 new videos a week, I'm going to be trying to just condense them into 3 each of the tastings, and we'll go from there. So we're going to start off with the 1712. Apologies for the empty bottle. There's sweet wheat. 1712 is out of the Sazerac company, so that's the same company that does like Pappy Van Winkle, Sazerac Rye, Buffalo Trace. This is going to be a high wheat bourbon, which means it's going to be a little bit softer, a little bit smoother. Wheat vodkas, wheat bourbons. Wheat tends to give you just a little bit more of a softer, lighter, sweeter body to it. So very light on the nose, a little bit of caramel. You get a little bit of ethanol, a little bit of heat around the front. And as I described, the wheat definitely adds a little bit of sweetness. You get a little bit of heat right in the chest. Comes in at 45.6 ABV, so 91.2 proof. So, not like an overproof spirit to any real degree, but really nice kind of very light caramel color to it. But just a really wonderful sipper. Cheers. All right, next we're on to Pinhook out of Bourbon County. It's got a little pony on it. So this is going to be a straight bourbon whiskey coming in at 47.75, very precise. ABV 95.5 proof, and this came from the fall of 2018's crop, aged. This was distilled or bottled in 2018, aged for 3 years before that. So it would have been from 2015. Math. All right. So, again, very nice light caramel color to it. Very delicate, light nose to it, not as caramely as the 1792. Not as ethanol as either, just a very smooth, light-bodied. And this bourbon is just super sweet. Not super sweet, but super smooth. A little bit of heat. Again, it is 95, almost 100 proof, so it is it's a big boy, but it's not going to kick your palate into overdrive by any means. This is another, just more fun whiskey, more sippers. Yeah, this one's delicate, little notes of caramel, toffee, oak, a little bit of vanilla. Yeah, it is a splendid whiskey. I really haven't delved too much into Pinhook, but once things start picking back up, I would love to bring on a few more of their stuff. I think they have some like more estate barrel, or they have a rye, which I'd really like to get my hands on. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy it, and we'll keep trying. Cheers. And we're going to be finishing up today with Few's out of Chicago. This is going to be their bourbon whiskey, 46.5%, so 93 proof. Few's a really fun, kind of kitschy little distillery. They do a really awesome bourbon, a rye. I actually have their breakfast gin, which is really tasty, a little bit of Earl Grey in that. Once I get a few more bottles of that, we'll do a tasting through on that one. But we saved this one for the last, because this one's going to be a little bit more, a little bit more bracing. So right on the nose, you definitely get a little hotter, a little more heat. I would say the nose is a little rougher than the other two, but still, you still get those caramel notes. Like burnt caramel, almost. But this guy's got a bigger punch to it. It's a little bit more, I don't know of the exact blend, if it's more on the higher rye side. Yes, so spiciness is from Northern Rye and a touch of malt. So this is going to be a little bit more robust, a little spicier, a little bigger flavor. Still got that little burn in the back. excuse me. Whoa. But yeah, another really good sipper. Definitely got the heat to it. I would probably put this guy on a cube just to kind of mellow that heat down a little bit, but it is delicious. Cheers.